CNN, ain't see none of my friends. Swag gave me the blues, they never walked in my shoes. They want us living in fear, it ain't what I'm trying to hear. Switched it over to Fox, kept clicking, I barely stopped. New guest on NBC, no one that represent me, so I got tired of waiting. Sit master debate, give me some headlines, it must be past bedtime. Sleeping on me still like I ain't vitamin D for real. Rep your city, play devil's advocate. Wayne Brady gon' have to smack a bit. Tell me something good, a recipe for success. Give me some timeline, shot session and flight deck. Hey, P, what's next?
I've been talking to a few women. You know, women, older white women always find their way around.
Yeah, man.
And I've been talking to them about it and shit like that. They like,
It's your boy C.O.D. DecaturboyMusic, aka C.O.D. MD the Doctor, and one of our favorite things here at Erie. Give me some headlines. It's the Catch My Brother. Yeah. Out of context, and we gonna start the show right there. This is season 2, episode 60. Nice. You already know. It's your boy C.O.D. and this is a CODMD operation. But I could not go into surgery without my motherfucking head of the department. Head of the class. What's another episode title from season 1 that was fire?
oh man, headstrong. Man, head over heels.
Put your head before your ass. Was that one of them?
Yeah. Get your head out your ass. Yeah.
Get your head out your ass. That was the one. My dog. The maestro of ceremony, the literary Lothario. My dog. Pete, talk to these nigga, dog.
It's your boy, P. Henry Trotter the Fourth, aka Home Run Trot, aka Casino P, aka Mach 2, aka at Frederick _Douglas on your IG, aka Fat Hope Fred, aka Chef Boy RP, aka Queen with the pen, Den with the lens, aka your grandma's favorite house guest, aka Spike P, but this ain't one of them jerks. But we is finna fire that hoe up. Welcome to my dog getting an illustrious episode 69. You gotta come up with some fire shit with this one.
Yeah, I already know. And that mean the whole episode gonna be about fucking. I gave P a whole false ass fake rundown, even down to the pre-show mock-up. I'm a real stinker, they say. But the way we gonna kick off, the motherfucking episode on this, and you know this, man, this flickety. Like that, man, is a motherfucking. Give me some headlines, exclusive freestyle just for the shout community. Because if it wasn't for y'all, why would we be doing this shit anyway? You feel what I'm saying, P?
We wouldn't even be here.
Wouldn't even be here, kid. There wouldn't be no reason to be right here sitting with you, fool, man. So we gonna hit y'all with this love and war freestyle from your boy C.O.D. DecaturboyMusic. You know, bro, you been on that Kodak, man. I can't get enough of that fool, man.
I have not, man.
Man,
my cousin
Miami. His Rolling Loud Miami performance got me just going back through his whole catalog, man. Like, bro done gave some music so far, and I pray he stay his ass out of trouble when he get himself back out after the last situation.
Yeah, my cousin
that boy got some art to get a word.
My cousin say the best rapper under 30.
Under 30?
Yeah. My cousin
I respect it.
He said the best one doing it under 30.
Hey, he on some Pac shit. It's a lot of niggas who you could try and say they pen stronger than his. It's very few people I'd listen to you say evoke more pure and raw emotion than he do. You gonna have to go Young Thug, you know what I'm saying? It's gonna be a short list of niggas. You can't just pick one of these yelling ass rappers and make them what he do. You feel what the fuck I'm saying?
Yeah.
But yeah, goddamn, I'm gonna go ahead and drop that bit, man, so we can get back to spiggity bang and biggity bang. You feel me?
Yeah.
This your nigga C.O.D. DecaturboyMusic. You know what I'm talking about? Give us a headline. One more time. Hey, she want love, then I want war. She want some diamonds, I want a car. I want some acres, fuck a neighbor. I be walking around smoking ass naked, just a blazer. Playboy, coming straight up out Decatur. I been sliding in the old school, bumping elevators. Outcast in day one, y'all trying to fit in. Don't call me twin, new niggas, we don't know them. Give me some headlines, please keep it brief, bitch. I'm talking business, y'all talking street shit. I'm talking filet mignon, y'all talking beef. Ain't no sugar in my kitchen, y'all think shit sweet. I'm on a fuck nigga die, now I kill any nigga who try. You selling wolf tickets, you done find a nigga who'll buy. Hey, I rap, I'll beat the pit my brother off. Hey, I whip that leather till it's butter soft. Hey, I eat that pussy till it's sopping wet. Hey, then I drop in it like a fighter jet. Maverick, Top Gun, I'm on that ass. They say, what up, killer man? Stop bringing up my past. Wheezy, yeah! Do I gotta wait or can I come right back now? Hoses on my dick, hoses on my jaw. Haters in my hood, haters on my block. Haters everywhere we go, haters everywhere we go. Still bumping classic B.O.B. I caught on Gresham Road. Still fuck with my people from the dirt, I feel like dominoes. You already know what happens when you push me, ho. And I am not talking about females. You understand me? Straight up. Y'all know who I'm talking to. Give me some headlines. Season 2, episode 69.
Yeah, I'm fucking with that shit. That's a good time. That's a damn good time. Yeah.
Bruh, I felt like I just, that I really did that freestyle that bit, bro. I ain't gonna lie. It was 35 takes, but what y'all heard was a freestyle. You feel me? I just rapped until I liked what I did for the amount of time I had to beat type shit. And when I got to the part where I started rapping off beat in my head, I was like, ooh, Donna gonna hate that shit. And that just made me smile. And I was like, hey, I rap off beat to pin my brother off. Hey, I whip that leather till it butter soft. Cause you know the couches in the living room is like buttercream.
Yeah.
I whipped that leather cause I had just cleaned them. Like I literally just was freestyling, bro. But I enjoyed the hell out that shit, bro. That was a good time.
Yeah, that's what's up. I enjoyed that thoroughly.
That fucking, oh man, it's a freestyle. It's hard for me to remember the bars on the fucking freestyle. I'm trying to see. Did I go back and transcribe it when I was done? I did fucking not. I sure did not. Oh, what was my other line I enjoyed? Shit.
We gotta invest in a transcription software of some sort. This shit gonna be so handy.
The part where I say, I be walking around smoking ass naked, just a blazer. Playboy. Rest in peace to Hugh Hefner. This season 2, episode 69. I'm walking around the crib smoking ass naked, just a blazer. Playboy. Coming straight up out Decatur. That shit jiggy, dog. Is we making music, P.
Square bidding, man. Square bidding. We got to come up with some. We got to make some blazers too, man. Because the university never let me make no purple. I wanted to make a purple blazer with a purple lapel.
You want to tell you what I've been working on? And don't nobody steal this trademark. Give me some headlines. We need a Highland cow head. A Highland cow head on the body that look almost like BoJack Horseman. But this the killer though. I just swallowed some weed. Shit. What the fuck were we just talking about? You made me forget everything.
Making a blazer.
The blazer. The smoking jacket, the logo on the smoking jacket need to be a fucking Highland cow head, like the polo bear. They need to be a Highland cow head for us with a nigga with a Hugh Hefner outfit on. That's what our Highland cow need to have on our smoking jackets, bro. Tell me that shit wouldn't be fresh as fuck for the silk smoking jackets.
Yeah, like the polo, like you talking about like with actual detail, like the
Yeah. If you're gonna get one of these, you're gonna have to pay what the manufacturing cost was, because we're not making nothing half-ass. Don't come get our merch if you want some cheap shit. We making collectibles, nigga.
Yeah.
We making sexy merch, cuz. not on. So if it costs $100, that bitch costs $50, $60 to make. And we trying to make sure we don't take a bath on the shipping. You understand me? We finna make some great shit. You understand me? But that was my head at, bro. Niggas are turning the fuck up, bro. And part of season 2, episode 69. I'm a 60 nice. 60 noise. Noise. I put the pussy on the chain wax. Shouts out to Ken Peel, man. I know that random as fuck. But I also got one more video, bro. That's like, it's very much, it don't fit S02E69, but it's a nigga sucking himself off. Cause he thought too much of himself and got very surprised. It ain't a dude sucking himself off, metaphorical. He got very surprised at his response that he got. You ready for this?
Yeah.
Bet.
What's up, TikTok? So I just watched another video of some clown with a camera running his mouth to an officer. I think it was in New York, and calling him a bitch and a punk and take that badge and gun off and let's fight. So here's my question. A lot of you clowns like to do that. Y'all really think we hide behind our badges and guns, and a lot of us, obviously, we can't fight. That's what y'all think, right? Okay, so how about if we come up with a system that the officer signs a waiver, you sign a waiver, and put your camera down, we put our badge and gun down, and let's step in the ring. Let's see how many of you would actually sign up, since y'all, you feel like we're a punk behind our badges and guns. I'll sign a waiver. How many of you gonna step in the ring with me? I'll wait.
A few moments later.
So I've been getting all kind of messages and friend requests and all that good stuff. Guys, listen, it's pointless. Okay, I'm getting all type of professional boxers that have been boxing for 300 years and decide, okay, well, because this cop said this, I want to fight him. And that's the wrong answer.
That nigga said violence is not the answer. Okay, so you watched the video of a tiny nigga arguing with a cop in New York and wanted to box this tiny nigga. Right. But you got on the internet with an open invitation to citizens who didn't like the police brutality going on. And all of a sudden, you didn't want to engage with the community.
Hey.
All of a sudden, the tune changed up mightily.
Man, he's going to be eating a buffet of knuckle sandwiches.
I picture that nigga who be walking around bullying his physical therapy clients when they be like eating snacks and shit out and about, just smacking burgers out their hand, and they just got to deal with it. I picture that nigga responding like, yeah, nigga, I see you, name the time and place, and show up with snacks, nigga, because I'm smacking them shits to the moon. You feel me?
But I've been getting all kind of requests. He said all type of friend requests. Mike Tyson hit me up and said he wanted to smoke. Sugar Ray Leonard, man, I ain't want no beef. Bro, that's funny. Cuz tone changed so quick. he thought it was gonna be some. He thought it was gonna be some. He thought I was gonna be responding to that shit.
In that little ass t-shirt, like he really wanted beef. Nigga,
I signed a waiver. I signed a waiver. I hop in the ring. Get your ass popped up.
I'm glad he got that reality check. And I'm not gonna give you one of them, but Pete.
Yeah.
Could I do you a favor?
Man, do your boy a favor and give me some headlines, right?
Bruh, I got you. Bruh. Their first headline comes from Sports Illustrated. Brett Favre believes the 49ers are making a mistake with Jimmy Garoppolo. Your next headline, also on the NFL, but it comes from Bleacher Report, and it's Raiders Derek Carr on Dana White's Tom Brady revelation. It is what it is. And your third story, just to throw you a curveball. How a Jay-Z concert inspired Mantái to open up about being catfished. S02E69.
That one.
Oh, that's a bit. That's a bit. Hey,
have you seen that, bro? Have you seen that?
Nigga. I ain't watched the documentary, but when it was happening live, we was in college, so like, I remember that shit,
bruh. You gotta watch that documentary. I had no clue. I thought I knew this shit. I had no clue. This shit wild.
The thing that made me want to not watch the documentary is almost like Kaiser Soze. I felt like the twist at the end was ruined. You know what I mean by the twist?
Nah.
Maybe it's not a part of the documentary. The person who catfished him is now a woman.
Oh, yeah. That's a part of the documentary. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I didn't know that while it was going on. That's a hell of a twist. That's a hell of a twist.
He wasn't a woman while it was going on.
Nah.
That's what make it saucy. You feel me?
Yeah.
Shouts out to Beyonce. You know I'm saucy. Whatever that shit is. What song that's in? I got the sauce. It's on one of them albums. I think it's on the one with that.
I was about to say Khalees, that's bossy.
With all them black and white videos on it. You know the one where she made her. Hey man, shouts out to everybody who like Beyonce, man. And I don't want no beef, but is anybody gonna point out that she made her sexy turn right when Shawty had that number one with Lil Wayne?
Oh, Kelly Rowland.
Go. Right when that shit popped off, 2 babies in, all of a sudden Beyonce fucking. She wasn't fucking her whole career.
Yeah,
now it's surfboard. Out of nowhere. Now you
It wasn't out of nowhere. It was okay then. That's what that, you know, she wasn't the first to market, but she had the bigger market share. Because Kelly was on motherfuckers next with that shit. She was on niggas next. And they didn't know, like,
imagine if she was allowed to breathe. She on niggas next, but imagine if she allowed to breathe while she on niggas next.
Yeah. Yeah.
Coffee and sex in the morning. The single she followed that shit up with was a smash. It didn't hit like that though.
Yeah.
Because it wasn't some shit produced by Mike Will, written by Future. And I ain't trying to be a dick, but that's what the fuck that surfboard shit was. The hottest producer at the time and the hottest rapper at the time, biggest fucking artist in the world, smash hit. It's that simple.
Talking about that surfboard song?
Yeah, that's Future.
I did not know that.
Mm-hmm.
The Davey used to be writing his ass off.
Oh yeah, and the Cash. Last name Cash, and don't you forget it. Understand, when you're like, it's hard to beat a nigga who's so fucking cool. He uses a moniker when his real name Cash. His real name Cash, and he uses a stage name. You got to be a bad motherfucker to need to make Cash cooler. I would just leave that at that and get on Jay-Z concert that inspired Mantái to open up. This story comes to you straight from Complex, written by Brad Callis. And look at me, I'm gonna be a professional. Let's spit that gun. Nearly a decade after former Notre Dame linebacker Mantái Te'o's infamous catfishing scandal took over social media in early 2013, Netflix on Tuesday released a new documentary chronicling the story Untold, the girlfriend who didn't exist. While making press rounds ahead of the doc's release, Te'o, who was drafted in 2013, has since played for the Chargers, Saints, Bears, and stopped by CBS and shared how Jay-Z's concert inspired him to move on from the bizarre catfishing hoax. Cam Jordan with the Saints took a bunch of us teammates to a Jay-Z concert, that Te'o recalled, about a 2017 moment. And at that moment, Jay-Z opens up with these words saying, "You cannot heal what you don't reveal." And it may have been just some random words to everybody, but for me, at that time, it hit me like a ton of bricks. In order for me to kind of heal from this, I needed to reveal it, he said. And of the performance of the 444 opener, Kill Jay-Z, I'm tripping. Yeah, so basically, Jay-Z's tour where he was touring about having almost fucked it up with Beyonce. Y'all see why the intro was what it was. We good at this shit. That's what made Tay-Tay go on and tell his story. I'd say it has something to do with there not being more NFL teams on that list and him wanting to make more money. But that's me being a cynical asshole. P, your thoughts?
I didn't know much about him before this documentary and his family. One, hip hop is, I saw some shit today that was the grocery store Sprouts has an 18-wheeler out there with the marketing on the side. Every day I'm brustling. So hip hop influenced so much of what we do. And we being the entirety of this damn country and the world, I'm sorry.
Bro, I heard Bill Bellamy talking about how big of a bag he missed out on with not trademarking booty call. He was like, nigga, it was like a year and a half, maybe 2 years ago. Taco Bell, during the pandemic, they was like, we still open late, hit us up for a foodie call. And I'm at my house like, nigga, what?
Wait, he wrote that movie?
No, but booty call was something that he popularized in a sketch. Like he invented the term booty call.
Okay.
And it pop up at How to Be a Player before that movie even came out. Right. Talk about making booty calls and shit and How to Be a Player. Yeah. So it's his shit.
That movie before his time. That movie is before his time.
I don't know how it ain't been picked up by a streaming service. Let it be on Netflix.
Insane, bro.
That shit going number one in the country.
We need to remake that shit.
Andrew Tate getting banned and shit. Like, nigga, that shit going through numbers. They pop that shit off. Look at that nigga smiling. We not gonna be the podcast that talk about him. I done seen how women feel about him. And y'all niggas is
who?
Right.
Who got canceled?
He got banned from Facebook and Instagram. AT.
I don't even know. I gotta go.
I'm not gonna repeat his name. I said, this S02E69, and I don't know anybody who give women more dry vagina than the boy, but not me, him. Yeah, they call that. He just would get dry right. He give them dry thought, but we ain't trying to help y'all to no lingo. They ain't gonna do nothing but help y'all listen in on shit that ain't none of y'all business.
But yeah, Mantái. Hold on, I want to finish up.
My bad. Yeah. Get up on Tay-Tay. Go ahead,
bro. That man is the peace. He brought me peace in like the turmoil in my life after watching that documentary, bro. I would have never been able to forgive Buddy. Ronaya, the dude who's now Naya's his name. Her name, excuse me. Bro, I don't think I have that type of. You know how forgiving I am. But you also know I know how to hold a grudge.
Yeah, I was about to say.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can forgive, I just can't forget. You on your own, little man. Don't ask me for shit. That's X is my favorite rapper. I get a lot of how I am from his philosophy and ideology.
Yeah. P got a dump. P heart stupid. And I wouldn't even say necessarily, and maybe it's because of how genuine the energy is. He has forgiven, but the energy never switch up. So I don't feel the anger and then the forgive. But peek behind the curtain, y'all. Much of the early part of this year, I've been reading this nigga The Riot Act about consistency. And much of the past like 3-4 months, I've been fucking off. And my dog has not read me The Riot Act once. And still has tried to meet the request that I put on his doorstep with the expectation that when I got my place back to a place of health, my shit would fall back in the line. So when he talk about that forgiveness shit, he don't like practice it. He walk it to where you don't feel the ripple in time space. So I let him stand on that. It's sorry to interrupt, but I had to put a megaphone to that statement for you because that shit valid. All capital letters.
Yeah, nah, bro. I stay with my dog Mantái, man. Like,
that's your dog there?
Nah, he my dog. He my dog.
Like, he look like Pocket Junior Seau. And with what happened with bruh, I'm glad he's reached a place of health with something that could have been a traumatic experience rather.
When you hit, like, bro, that
if
would
he
ruin
heal from
people.
it makes him stronger, and it makes him the type of human being who can heal from not anything, but he can heal from that type of thing. Now, you feel what I'm saying? That make him stronger. If he hold on to that hurt, he can never heal from that type of shit, bro.
No, the way something that had nothing to do with him. Like, this shit had nothing to do with him. And all of this shit happened. It didn't, somehow this happened for him and not to him. I have to keep telling myself that. And this is somebody who's completely external for me. I don't know this man. I only know this story and how it came about from like this person who came and finally told the truth about that shit, bro. And once you like hear it and you look at Mantái, you like,
that nigga ain't tell no truth. He got caught.
He got caught. He got caught up.
He got caught by the NCAA investigators who was gonna make sure they had a sexy ass story. They was like, oh no, we gonna find this bitch.
And the thing is, like the cats who actually broke this story, bro. The cats who broke this story, I forgot what publication they came from, but it was two nerds, and they had a completely different. When they broke the story,
hating on the nerds.
They had, bro. These two cats were super smart. They had a completely different agenda than what transpired, and it's fun. You got to watch it, bro. Like from a journal. Oh, you got a decanter. Look at that. Aerate that thing.
You know what I'm saying? We fancy. You thought I was playing, nigga? I'm dead ass for real out here, yeah.
Love me a decanter, man.
Yeah, man. This is a C.O.D. operation, man, and your boy had the time to go and click, but when you offer your shit, sometimes you gotta let your dog empty that clip, because that's what we popping right now. So we're gonna put that all over social media this week. But P, can we chop it up about the upcoming NFL season, my dog?
Let's get it, man. Let's get it. I'm interested.
Big. And I actually told you I lied to P about the run up because I ain't want him to be able to plan certain teams because I ain't playing certain teams, and I want some real inspiration and some shit talking. On the next CODM operation, on the next CODMD operation, we will be making all of our NFL predictions for AFC, NFC championship, Super Bowl prediction, receiving leaders, rushing leaders, all these different things. So this episode, I wanted to get a little tease out there so we could fly that bitch all over social media so people be looking out for that next week. Because last year, we had a lot of great shit, but this year, I'm going to pinpoint it a lot better so that we can track it and the clips will come with it. Because we had a results show that we going to show y'all why y'all need to come fuck with us, especially if y'all putting some money on this shit. Because we had some good ad bets last year, did we not, bruh?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna start by reading you the top 10 in the power rankings, because the crux of all this shit is who gonna win that trophy. So let's start the conversation with who we think strong NFC, AFC, and tease who we think may be making it to the dance. Don't get nothing away. You feel what I'm saying?
That's a bet.
So you rocking with me, dog?
Yeah. Let's get it, man.
All right, bet. So we're going to go 10-1, man. And can we get one of them GSH moves or bam, 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 whenever I get a people that thing for some fanfare? You good. Every time I hit one, get a people one of them to celebrate the fanfare. You ready?
Yeah.
And after I read you the person for the power ranking, feel free to tell me one player on that team that makes you feel like that's why they are on this list. Give me one player, no other comment. I need my or and then a player's name. That's all I need from you. Why are they on this list?
Okay.
You ready?
Yeah.
I like this. This fun. You ready?
Let's do.
Coming in. You want me to give you the people who just fell off the list, the worst loser?
Yeah, give me the worst loser.
Number 11, the Tennessee Titans.
Derrick Henry.
Yeah, why you doing so quick? That's funny as shit. All right, number 10.
I don't know why.
Starting out,
Yeah.
you did that shit super fast. I was like, oh, the got the way of that train. That bitch coming. Hold up. Hit you with the goddamn flies stuff.
Like this, this ain't got nothing to do with Steve.
Look, Derrick Henry. I said, damn, he ain't like Derrick Henry coming with the stiff arm ready. It's Pete, we know you'd have took them knees out. It's like okay,
it was Jeopardy.
This nigga crazy, y'all. I bet. Number 10, Dallas Cowboys.
CD Lamb.
Okay, so CD got the boy making the top 10.
CD Lamb, man.
Number 9, Baltimore Ravens.
You know who moved that? I did that because this is a nigga that moved that
Horses
needle.
don't stop, they keep going.
They keep going. Oh, you know that's Lamar, bro.
You can lose your ankles, but he just gonna keep going.
Come on now. That Lamar Jackson.
That. Hey.
Lamar Jackson.
I think that was my fault because I said noise and the name and nothing else. That probably would put you in a rush. Los Angeles Chargers coming in at number 8.
That's that boy Herbert.
Oh, you think that's Herbert?
Man, that boy bad, man.
I think it's that Bosa that's gonna be healthy. They got him at number 8. But
man, that boy Herbert a beast. That boy Herbert a beast.
Number 7, San Francisco 49ers.
Ooh. I'm gonna go off the beaten path on this one. Let go, Debo. Debo Samuel.
Debo Samuel, the holdout?
Debo Samuel.
Good gracious.
Debo Samuel.
Okay. Can't wait to hear more about that. Number 6, the Green Bay Packers. Big Cheese.
Yeah, gotta go.
Had to go cow. Had to go cow with the cheese, baby. Had to.
Man. This dude 101. He has made that franchise all but forget the other franchise.
I can't believe you missed the comedic opportunity to go ayahuasca. Because that shit sound like a nigga name. Almost like TJ Hushmanzada. You feel me? Like, damn, when they get that receiver? Cause that nigga Aaron Rodgers did ayahuasca out there. You should have said ayahuasca the reason they on the list, bro.
I ain't know that nigga was on their team, to be honest with you.
The Green Bay Packers?
Yeah. Ayahuasca? I had no clue.
Bro, that's a drug.
Oh.
It's a psychedelic.
Oh, I don't even know. Yeah. I ain't even up on that. What is that? I thought that was a receiver. I thought that was an actual receiver.
It's something that engages your it does what one of your organs Hotep fellows talk about. It does what that does if it isn't calcified. But it allows you to astral project amongst other things. And you can go to different shamans to have a guided experience to protect you against the different dangers of it and make sure you get the right mixture and shit. But he went on a journey and he talked about his experience and the growth that resulted from it. I'll put it in the headlines next week, but I'm going to surround it with stuff that make you want to choose it instead of it. But we on the clock. We got 3 minutes. Number 5, Cincinnati Bengals.
Ooh, that's tough. Let's just go LSU Tigers,
LSU Tigers.
They got one at receiver. They got one at
and I said gumbo on purpose. Number 4, Kansas City Chiefs.
Oh man, the right arm rocket.
Number 4, cuz.
Yeah, Mahomes.
Okay, Mahomes did he? Number 3, LA Hams. LA Rams.
Close personal friend of the show, Aaron Donald.
Close personal friend of the show. You already knew it. Nigga, horses don't stop. They keep going. Number 2, What It Do, out of retirement and back for round 3. I almost rhymed. S02E69. Give me some headlines. Tampa Bay Buccaneers. The Tom Brady Buccaneers. Oh, I'm sorry. I don't know why I did that to you. Who do you think is the reason they at number 2?
Oh.
Whoa, I fucked that off.
Mike
Take
Evans.
another sip. That nigga said Mike Evans.
Bro, Mike Evans so underrated, man. People gonna start giving that man his love, bro. People gonna start giving that man his love.
I hope a part of the reason Tom Brady spanked and I fuck with BA now, so don't get it twisted. I fuck with BA because he held out or looked out for all them coaches. We done showed BA our love on the show, but now we talking our shit. I fuck with Tom Brady for spanking him a little bit for how he did AB. Like, nigga, you can get AB too, nigga. Fuck out of here, nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So part of me hope AB come back and run it back. I the boys are back in town.
If AB come back, I'm going to AB.
Well,
what's the name of that dance? What's the name of his dance?
Hold up. The only team I ain't said put that shit on. The number 1, Buffalo Billies. Who you got?
Ooh. Allen. Forgot his first name. Jared. Josh Allen.
Joshua. I don't know why niggas be trying to shorten it. I don't know that nigga. I ain't familiar.
They number 1 in the power rankings?
Them niggas number 1, cuz.
This your nigga C.O.D. DecaturboyMusic. You know what I'm talking about? Give us a headline. One more time. Hey, she want love, then I want war. She want some diamonds, I want a car. I want some acres, fuck a neighbor. I be walking around smoking ass naked, just a blazer. Playboy, coming straight up out Decatur. I been sliding in the old school, bumping elevators. Outcast and day one, y'all trying to fit in. Don't call me twin. New niggas, we don't know them. Give me some headlines, please keep it brief, bitch. I'm talking business, y'all talking street shit. I'm talking filet mignon, y'all talking beef. Ain't no sugar in my kitchen, y'all think shit sweet. I'm on a fuck nigga die, now I kill any nigga who try. You selling wolf tickets, you done find a nigga who'll buy. Hey, I rap, I'll beat the pit my brother off. Hey, I whip that leather till it's butter soft. Hey, I eat that pussy till it's sopping wet. Hey, then I drop in it like a fighter jet. Maverick, Top Gun, I'm on that ass. They say, what up, killer man? Stop bringing up my past. Wheezy, yeah! Do I gotta wait or can I come right back now? Hoses on my dick, hoses on my jaw. Haters in my hood, haters on my block. Haters everywhere we go, haters everywhere we go. Still bumping classic B.O.B. I caught on Gresham Road. Still fuck with my people from the dirt, I feel like dominoes. You already know what happens when you push me, ho. And I am not talking about females. You understand me? Straight up. Y'all know who I'm talking to. Give me some headlines. Season 2, episode 69. Drop.
Y'all know what the fuck it is. This your boy C.O.D. DecaturboyMusic. Making sure they're gonna have to bleep us on the TikTok. You heard me? Hey, talking about P. We gonna drop right back into this thing, man. And I just looked at the list, and the list not fun, man, because they wrote that article from a very negative perspective. And we here give me some headlines. Believe it's always better to give than it is to never mind. We only say that at the you knew it. If you knew it, IYKYN. Whatever the fuck that acronym is. If you know IYK. YK. Ha. That shit was negative as shit. They said who on the hot seat for all these teams. So I'm gonna just give you one team because I'm pretty sure you could guess who on the hot seat. Number 10, the Dallas Cowboys. Why that nigga? Who on the hot seat?
Dak Prescott.
What? That nigga contract fully guaranteed. Mike McCarthy the one need to worry about Sean Payton coming out of retirement.
Oh yeah.
That nigga on the hot seat.
Yeah.
But shit, that article negative as shit, but they gave you the power rankings. So we gonna ski dwobble from that on to a quick conversation of P. Who are some of the receivers you got in your head that's gonna be in your conversation for gamble for your top receiver? Because I got a few people I'm thinking about, and I ain't quite sure who I'm gonna go with, and I'm trying to figure out whether or not I got anything to worry about, or we gonna be diametrically opposed like we was last year? Because we ain't have to worry about nothing last year, and we both made amazing bets. We ended up smashing the top 5 with our 4 picks.
Yeah. This year, this shit gonna be surprising, man.
Can I ask you a question that'll affect my answer? You think they're gonna let that young boy play 5 games in Washington on the Commanders? Because if Scary Terry get that young boy, man.
Yeah, that's why I said it's gonna shock you. My pick, that was one of my picks.
You a lying motherfucker. I hate you, bro.
Scary Terry is scary, bro.
He been trying to get my shit together on fantasy football, y'all. So I'm hip to a lot of niggas I wouldn't be hip to, because if I'm watching the NFC East game, you better fucking believe it's the Eagles or Cowboys game. So I don't be fucking with the Commanders. You know what I'm saying? This nigga PB had me watching the Commanders and all type of shit, getting my roster together. That's the only reason I even know who this nigga is, bro. And I'm ready to bet on this nigga.
Scary Terry, the truth.
Okay. So we thinking the same there. So who your other top of the league nigga? And then give me an obscure nigga. A nigga who don't surprise people when he in the top 10 for wide out shit.
I think so. One that's very obvious.
Now tease that, because since we both was thinking Terry and he may come up, because somebody gonna pick that nigga. Don't give me one of your actual bets. I'm gonna do this to you, even if it is one of your actual bets. Just take it here with me. You feel what I'm saying?
Okay.
Which one of them LSU boy going ham? And I think both of them nigga LSU. Jamar Chase with that boy on the Bengals with Joe Cool, or that boy out there with Kirk is that boy ski dallying out there who say he ain't doing nothing but stealing all his move, Mr. Motherfucking, and I'm about to forget his name because I had Jamar Chase and motherfucking don't tell me Minnesota Vikings is the reason they felt comfortable getting rid of Diggs. What's the nigga name? Fuck, I lost it.
Justin Jefferson.
Son of a bitch, JJ. How did not the
I should have just gave you his initials and you'd been able to get it.
I'd have got it. Unless you got a bad motherfucker. Like, shouts out to Bama. But let's be real. The receivers and running backs that you two niggas been getting for a decade would be NFL players if they had went to We Chew Bubblegum U. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I'm talking Honey Badger all the way up to Patrick Peterson. These niggas, y'all is some, LSU, you know, okay. If not the women alone, you know, that nigga Pete went and got him Louisiana woman. Shouts out to Pete. But Alabama, they recruiting their ass off to get the niggas they getting to come down now.
Yeah. Yeah, it ain't even close.
I ain't even mean to get lost on that, but
they just extended Saban through 2030
till he
to make his yeah.
They just gonna bury the nigga in a mausoleum like this.
He not gonna die.
With a sign to say WWSD. What would Saban do? He gonna be sitting like, what do you think?
They gonna allocate a good portion of the endowment to make sure that they invest in whatever technology they need to make sure Saban never die.
It's
But as long as he,
on scholarship right now, just because they got the same blood type as Saban, just in case something happens. Be like, hey, we need 4 quarts. We need everybody to show up to the quad immediately. They airlifting them niggas to the hospital. That shit a mile away. You feel me? They coming in on a whirly bird by Sabi. You feel me? Like reckless shit.
They're not playing. Yeah, unless he want to be.
You know what?
He can't leave Alabama unless he want to be the president of the United States, and then he still got to coach the football team,
or replace, or help steward the transition in New England. Because the only reason he didn't lose his offensive coordinator to New England is because Belichick loved him, and that's at home. Like he tried to get a coordinator. He almost got y'all ass. But he like, I ain't gonna do my boy like that. So now them niggas going in coordinatorless because he fucks with y'all. You think he could talk him to the Patriots? Come take my job, dog. Work with me for a year and then take this shit.
I don't think he fuck with the NFL, man. I don't think he liked the NFL at all.
But if he get Mac ready-made after seeing what he prepared Tom to be, even post-Patriots, post-Prime, if he ready make mac and cheese, you not gonna come take that job?
I don't think so, bro.
This nigga a Bama fan for real. Who you picking between them LSU receivers? Nah, I'm cool. I'm your co-host, nigga. I ain't gonna be on your side. We finna bust y'all ass this year. Y'all gonna have to see about us. But see, we ain't even did college football. We could do that on the Spike P joint. But this NFL, it's almost thermal season, so I'm just getting y'all ready. We headed out of wife beater season in the thermal season, so I figured I'd beat you niggas too.
It's hoodie season, baby. GSH hoodie's coming.
Nah, you remember the first thing I did when I lost weight was start telling y'all nigga how flat my frame was. I was like, nigga, I look like Usha Raymond in it, bitch. I was dancing in the street in Chattanooga. You could tell me shit, but these are facts.
Out there kicking up rain.
Tell her, you don't have to call. It's okay.
Sitting in the car down a little. After tonight, don't leave your girl around me. True play real. That's my nigga real.
Hey, when I tell you this song has been a part of my life every day for what feels like years now, because I'll always go anything that end in TIAONS. I'd be like, this is a terrible example, especially for S02E69 noise. Masturbation will arise in a lie, but you gotta be quiet about it. Like stupid shit like that. Like
that's funny.
You'd be like, damn, nigga, Shawty got bodies. I'm like, damn, boy, it's hard out here for a pimp. Reputations will arise. And like anywhere I can figure out a play to do that stupid shit, I do it. I'm talking about the fuck you over there thinking about? I don't ever tell a woman this, but in my head, the first answer, because I told you I'm always thinking about 12 things at once. If a woman asks me what I'm thinking, the music bubble immediately switch to Usher and it go, contemplations will arise in a life. And then I be like, whatever you tell her, you gotta be smart about it. Ew. That nigga P said he just be lying. I ain't never get the answer to that, but that was nonsense. And that was just me stalling so P could create an answer for that's really me just having a good time. I ain't gonna put it on P. Justin Jefferson or Jamar Chase, JC.
I'm going Jamar Chase because I trust his quarterback more. But I think Justin Jefferson gonna have a hell of a year.
The fact that I trust his quarterback is why I'm willing to go the other one, because he gonna have to lean on his best receiver more. Yeah. When in doubt, he gonna fling it at that nigga and get a pick. Joe Cool gonna sit back, scramble around, find a nigga who works some. So next episode, I ain't gonna say who I'm gonna pick as my receivers who gonna be doing the nimbus, but
We know we got to pick our duo on the team, the best duo in the league. We'll have to pick our leaders. So we can also just make a bet on them boys. Also, while we on this topic, this nigga probably gonna get Gronk back in the middle of the season and got Julio Jones. How do you think that red zone attack gonna look come playoff time if he get Gronk back? Because don't he got Brake right now?
He got Cameron Brake right now.
That's fucking disgusting. Did they lose the big motherfucker from Bama they drafted? Or is he still one of the lower level guys?
I think he went to, I think he had like some team in like the AFC North or something like that, I believe. I think he with the Lions or some shit.
Good for him. Oh, no, never mind. He said the Lions?
Yeah, the Lions. Yeah.
Where you want to be. You don't want to be on Jared Goff team. You want to be on Aaron Rodgers team if you're in the NFC North.
I may be wrong, but yeah, I don't think he on that. I don't think he on Tampa Bay's roster. OJ, I was about to say Sims.
Howard.
That's it.
He reminded me of Leonard Pope, who I was mad didn't have a better NFL career. Him and DJ Shockley broke my heart because I thought they was the best in the world.
DJ Shockley was my guy, man.
Bro, one of the coolest niggas I ever met. He was the quarterback at UGA when I went on my visit. When I tell you that nigga was so motherfucking cold-blooded, bro, we walked into the locker room like we went for the Iron Bowl game in it was my junior year. Cause they were like, nigga, we need to know if you committing now, fuck boy. Or get out of my office. So it was 05, I think. It was the Iron Bowl game that was won on a missed field goal return for a touchdown. We were in the end zone where the Auburn nigga caught the goddamn field goal. It was some of the wildest shit I ever seen in my life. One of the best football games I ever been to. We lost that bitch, but when I tell you, like, at the start of the fourth quarter, they came and got us from the fan section and brought us down into the end zone inside of the hedges to watch the fourth quarter. And we were standing in the fucking end zone. Had he hit the field goal and the students rushed it, they'd have had to run past us and we'd have been in the thick of it. You feel me? So said all that to say, we do the dog walk and everything with these niggas. Like the way they do recruits crazy, and I ain't gonna go too much into their process because it's something that, you know, when you get that blessing, you go get the experiences. So I ain't gonna hate on too much of, but actual game day, two things I will reveal. Like when they come get you and bring you through the VIP shit, you get off a bus about probably 20, 30 minutes before the players usually get there. So all the diehard fucking lunatics are already out there waiting because they want a good spot to yell at their favorite player. Nigga, I get off the bus and this like 15-year-old white chick, 40-year-old white dude, 100-year-old white lady go, David Allen? And I'm like, who, me? They're like, yeah, you coming to UGA, right? Gotta come be a dog. Look, like 15-year-old girl swings around. And the reason I say 15-year-old girl, because she holding a tiny baby. And I'm like, I hope that's her sister. But in my head, I'm like, it's Georgia. You never know. But like the baby is like, I was like, the baby know me too. And I'm like, that baby don't know who the fuck you is. But they do it so well. Like, and your name is like up and shit. Like, you think you play for the dogs when you come in that bitch as a recruit for game day. So we come through that bitch and you go straight into the locker room. And these niggas already be there, but they go out and do the dog walk half dressed with their jersey on, but not their shoulder pads. So we come in and we go into the locker room and these niggas getting ready for one of the biggest games of the season. And the amount of attention and love they gave us, man, it's like these niggas, in my mind, they the baddest niggas in the country. And they talking that little old me like that. Y'all niggas don't need me. You feel me? Y'all got shit to do. Go ahead. But they gave us so much fucking energy and love, like him and Pope. But I ain't really give Pope too much energy because he was one of them, I just say confident niggas. And he didn't get dressed till he had to. So I wasn't really trying to be in his part of the locker room. Straight up. Put your shit on, nigga. Yeah. Even down to Mark Rick, when I tell you, it's so much love in that motherfucking locker room. The Bulldogs from goddamn, well, I'm a Bulldog fan, but like from my era where I would have went there,
through like from like my middle school all the way through graduating college because of knowing these niggas, bro, the character of them cats, man. And then you see even now, man, they niggas be having dope boy getting caught with 14 pounds of shit. It's just real ass niggas who go to UGA, bro. Especially the Georgia niggas. Especially the Georgia niggas, bro. They be hometown as fuck. You hear me? They don't go recruit the niggas, I hate to say it like this, who would go to Northwestern out of Georgia.
Right.
They go get the Cam Newtons, nigga. They go get the Cams out this bitch. You feel me? They'd have got Cam had Florida not been winning national championships at the time. But yeah, man, I get lost talking about them dogs. So you going
Jamar Chase,
Burrow boy from the Bayou, Jamar Chase, and I'm leaning JJ up there in Minnesota where they play in the dome, don't they?
Mm-hmm.
Y'all bitches don't. We might make that bet, man. We might put some push-ups on that shit next week. But Pete,
what to do, man?
Could I do you a favor?
Man, you gonna give me some headlines?
Yes, sir.
Go ahead, give me right there.
Got to, bro. So I want to hit you with some shit that's kind of random here. Cause it's a few different things that went on, and I'm not quite sure where your head at. You feel what I'm saying?
All right.
So we got you got notes from the 2022 NBA schedule released.
Mm-hmm.
DL Hughley responds to $1 million boxing match challenge from pastor who was robbed doing service. Apparently, he ain't like the jokes.
That bring me joy. I'm probably that one the leader in the clubhouse, but let me hit the last one.
Straight up. I know you like talking about the dog. Kanye talks discourse around presentation of Yeezy Gap engineered by Balenciaga following trash bag criticism.
I saw his comments regarding that. Let's talk to you and that pastor getting robbed. We not gonna let that die.
one more headline. Oh yeah, that's a running theme on the show. One more headline for you though. Pastor apologizes for calling congregation broke and disgusting after not getting him new watch.
Oh wow. Let's go there. Let's go there. Nah. Let's go there. We finna bring these. Oh, have you not seen the shit about our brother? Marvin Sapp?
What happened to him?
Nothing happened to him. He got a movie coming out, bro. He got a tell-all.
This never would have made it, Marvin Sapp?
Yeah. You
not the big homie.
Bro.
For my heart and my taste, he the gospel Gerald Levert.
Cocaine.
He the gospel Teddy Bear. Gerald Levert, the velvet Teddy Bear. He the gospel Teddy Bear.
Okay. Oh, what else he used? He rattled off like 4 or 5 drugs.
Wait a minute.
He used personally.
That he never would have made it without.
He said that shit it came from a real place.
Hold up, go through the list of everything you remember.
He said he was an alcoholic.
Never.
Cocaine.
Never would have.
Weed, obviously.
Never would have made it.
Heroin, I'm just playing.
I can't say it. Not on there. No, we was having fun.
I can't even laugh.
We was having fun.
I can't even laugh.
Man, let me pour my wine because you doing too much.
But he was flying. Yeah, he was flying men to places in a private jet.
Hold up, what?
Getting his rocks off. Yeah, he was flying young men to places.
Oh, he
in
like
a private jet. Yeah.
Why that's such a common thing? What's going on now?
I don't know.
That wasn't a fun way to end that festivity.
But yeah, man, Marvin Sapp came out talking about he had a whole lot of folks who went like I think he was selling drugs, or like homies was selling drugs.
Sucking son of a bitch.
But yeah, man. He
yeah, this nigga P came off the top rope. Give me some TV.
Pass is wild, but he said he said some very real shit in like a clip that I saw, and he said that, man, most of these pastors, you know, man, that he said, I went to church because my mama made me, and I had a voice, and like that's what kept me alive, is just having to be at church and singing, and then it started to make me money. But he's like, that shit ain't in most of these niggas who get in front of these pulpits and shit, man. The Real Housewives of Potomac. It's one of the wives now, like her husband got one of the mega churches down in his first name is Jamal. I forget his last name, but he got a church down in Atlanta. And she said one of the other wives at the reunion show brought a notebook, bro, of receipts. And she said, yeah, Pastor, singing this ding dong all around the congregation. Bro, like it's wild. It's some
Pastor,
shit. And I never forgive. I never forgive
S02E69 pastors who be fucking.
That white man for doing this to the black community, man.
Did you see that white pastor who came out and gave a speech on witchcraft? He said, it's about 6 women I got in here right now, confirmed witches. You were sent here to do harm and discourse to this congregation. It's 6 women who was about to come out revealing that they had fought the pastor. Trying to get dead air. I sent it to you. I ain't saving it as a story. I ain't know you ain't peep that shit. Like, hey, we gonna get y'all ass a headline. It's pastors out here taking this shit back to the crucible.
Do your research on Tim Haggard.
Oh, as we talk shit about these preachers, can I please say something about the scripture real quick? You mind if I do that for the Lord real quick, G?
Do your thing, man.
I need y'all to understand, man. What we say about preachers ain't got shit to do with the scripture. Genesis chapter 7, and the Lord God formed man from dust and ground and breathed into his nostrils the breath of life, and man became a living soul. What is the human body made of? Almost 99% the mass of the human body is made up of 6 elements: oxygen, carbon, hydrogen, nitrogen, calcium, phosphorus. What chemicals make up soil? Carbon, hydrogen, oxygen, nitrogen, and the macronutrients: phosphorus, sulfur, calcium, potassium, magnesium. Everything you need to make a human. So there is a reason why when the soul leaves the body, ashes to ashes, dust to dust. Because without that breath of life, you ain't nothing but dirt. Only those who do not understand spirituality or science well enough separate the two. So let's make that clear. Don't ask me about the Big Bang, because I explained to you how that shit was God saying, let there be light, because sound ain't nothing but light moving at an extremely slow rate of speed. Hello. Faster than the speed of light. Hello. Never mind. But it's a reason you hear a sonic boom. Hello. But you mean just traveling fast, create a sound? That means sound might not be the property we think it is, just because we have a different organ specifically tailored to provide that information to the organ that actually experiences it, because your ears don't actually experience a goddamn thing. Believe you weren't built if you want to. If you actually understood how the body worked, nigga, you'd know you was crafted, because this shit don't randomly occur. We ain't got to read that pastor who was mad about not getting to watch, but we will dime this nigga out about his name. The story is he did a fundraiser to get him a watch, and his congregation said, Nick, you don't get your dumb ass out of here. And
no, he did a fundraiser.
Yeah, man, it wasn't even the building fund. He was trying to build their watch game up.
And
His
then
last
y'all
name,
some hoes.
Thunderbird. I can't find his first name.
You sound white.
Thunderbird. Nah.
Oh, damn.
No, he definitely not. Carlton. Oh, Carlton. Carlton Thunderbird is the nigga who fucked up, man. But we gonna keep it cushion. We gonna keep it cushion. Pete, could you do me a favor?
Yeah, babe. What you gonna do for you, bruh?
Could you tell me something good, Thor?
I can, man. I've been going back and forth with this story, and I'm gonna tell it, man. So I found this story.
Tell it.
And at first I was like, man, can this be construed as something good? And it has to be, because out of darkness comes like good, beautiful shit. So during the Holocaust, there was this man who risked his life, and he would go into Nazi Germany and he was pulling out kids. And he was finding them homes like across Europe. So over the course of So over the course of like the Holocaust, he saved 669 children, bruh. He saved 669 children and found them homes. The only reason we know about this shit, this is something he kept from his wife for over 50 years. He never told a fucking soul. He hid a book in the attic of their house that had every child and like where their name, where he took them, their age when he took them, and he kept that secret from everybody in the fucking world, bro. Like the people who took in those kids didn't know that they were kids. So like they knew that they were Jewish. They didn't know that they were from like the Holocaust. So he kept this entire this secret for 50 years. His wife found the book in the attic and gave the book to a journalist. So they went to this TV broadcast and show, what have you, and they reached out to the kids who were now grown-ups and said, this is how you got to where you are. This is who did it. So they invited this man to the TV show. I think it was one of his favorite programs or something like that. They invited him, it was like a talk show, like a late night show or something like that. And they invited him to it. He was just all happy and shit. And he was sitting there, and all of a sudden, everybody stood up around him and just started looking at him. And he was kind of, what the fuck is going on? And they all just started clapping. And then it comes over the loudspeaker, like, why he was there. And he just burst into fucking tears and just started looking at all the grown-ups now around the fucking room. Like there were these kids, because he couldn't go back and check on them or anything like that, because he would have gave everything away. But I saw that story and I was like, that's crazy, bro. Almost 700 lives that man saved. 700 families that got to be 700 lives that were changed because they got to grow up in a family where they were loved, and almost all their parents perished in the Holocaust.
If only half of them have one or two children, that becomes 2,100 people like that. If only half of them have two children, 700 turn to 2,100 lives like that. That's crazy, bro.
Yeah, this man risked his life for years, pulling kids out of the Holocaust and finding them homes across Europe. That shit was, that was nuts, man. So I believe, I don't even remember his name. I apologize. I'll find his name, but that's something good, bro. For him to, that is a, we give me some headlines, I believe you'll get into that, but that man put it on the line to do something good. That was fire. So yeah, man, that's the good that happened that I recently learned about.
Most definitely, brother. Yeah, man. And that really resonated with me, man. And it puts a certain level of seriousness and credence that I need to wrap the show up with. And in a world where it seems
all too often people are searching for ways to take away people's opportunities. We here at GImme Some Headlines definitely believe that, especially when it's a second chance or an opportunity, you'll find in life the residual effects you wouldn't believe. But we echo here at GImme Some Headlines that it is always better to give than it is to receive. Yeah!